set up here. Got the Paramount logo. Square box, and there's a reason why there's a little small box because the character Chaz is filming on his camcorder. Hopefully the audio is good. I got the tablet volume up. So let's have some fun. Once again, twice in one day, double dose of April Fool's Day 1986. And I do got the subtitles on here just a little bit. Here is Deborah Goodrich as Nikki. They're going to go around with basically interviewing everybody here. They're all on the pier. They're waiting for the ferry to come to go to Murphy St. John's estate. I call it a mansion. Definitely one of my favorite films. I'm going to tell you the reason why. I'll have to tell you too. My buddy did not like this film. I will say near the end of the movie, when we get to that part, I'll tell you why. I first saw this movie back when I was a kid. This was back in the 80s because this movie came out in 86. So I seen it right around 87. I was like 4 or 5 years old at the time. And here's Amy Steele. This is like 5 years after Friday the 13th Part 2. And there's Thomas F. Wilson. Biff Tannen from the Back to the Future trilogy. I did not know he was in this. I thought that was really, really cool. It's just amazing. And here's the introduction of Muffy St. John, who is played by Deborah Foreman. And the basement looks really cool. Going back with discovering this film, I remember watching it. I remember how much fun it was, and it's still a lot of fun. So we, as a family, we would watch stuff like this, and just really, really cool. I mean, this is Amy Steele's. Um, Actually, this is her second major movie that she was in, besides Friday 2, that I know of. I don't know if she did any major films right after this one or not. Because I know she did a lot of TV work. I know she was on an episode of Home Improvement, so that was really, really cool to see her on that with Tim Allen. He also had Jensen Daggett that was on, I believe, on a couple episodes or an episode of Home Improvement as well. She was the final girl on Friday Part 8. And Deborah Foreman, she was in another movie back in 1983 called Valley Girl, starring a young Nicolas Cage. I never did see that film, but I haven't really heard much about it. Here comes the titles, April Fool's Day. Coming up, what a great shot of the family. Those days, dressing, like women dressing like women, the dresses, guys dressed in the suit coats, dress pants, all that stuff. I mean, that, was the times. You gotta wonder how they actually wore all that stuff when it was really hot out. This Jack Box, Ken Oliphant is also in this. He plays Amy Steele's boyfriend in this film. He also was in Leprechaun 1 with Warwick Davis. That I think what I was gonna say now before I switch back over, but yeah, you don't see a lot of people dressed like that anymore. The style of the clothing in this film, you can tell it's 80s. You just this Jack Box that Muffy's messing with. You do see it again later on in the film, particularly towards the end. I actually have the vinyl soundtrack. Charles Bernstein does the score for this. love it, man. I mean, I just love the music for this film. Produced by Frank Mancuso Jr., directed by Fred Bolton. Oh, that pier! Oh, look at that! All those boats and the whole setting there. They're on the dock, the pier, and whatever you want to call it. And they're all sitting there waiting. There's a couple of them that are not there yet. Here comes the ferry. Here comes Nan. I always thought Nan was very interesting, and she was very different from all the rest of them. She was like more like the preppy type girl. Kind of reminds me of like one of those church girls too. You know, it's like the way she is. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, that's definitely a type of woman you don't see too often these days. Is a woman like Nan, and she is played. I can't remember the actress's name. Lee Pinsett, I think. Yeah, Lee Pinsett. I believe who plays Nan. And there's Tom Wilson again. You can definitely tell. You can feel the Biff vibes going in this film for sure. I would like to know how Tom Wilson got got a role in this film. How it happened. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I think I got an idea how Amy Steele got it because she worked on the Friday film, and then Frank Macusa's Junior's father was had worked on the one and two, and then Frank came on I think in three, and man, just tripped right there. Uh, just the when the ferry hit the wooden post, man, that was a little scary. You look at that, and just a beautiful shot, especially with Amy Steele here talking with the ferryman, the background, everything. I mean, of course, she's a little older too, and she's decked out in makeup. She didn't have that in Friday the 13th Part Two. And here comes the last remaining group members here for this group. Jay Baker's playing How, a Harv. You gotta wonder what he's doing today. The convention. I mean, there's three conventions that we got in Chicago. Well, actually, three now because next May we got GalaxyCon presents Nightmare Weekend. Of course, we got Flashback, and then we got Days of the Dead. That happens twice a year here in Chicago. Um, it'd be nice to see an April Fool's Day reunion. They've had it before, but it was in a different state though. Oh man, here we go, man. This game of stretch that these two guys are playing, Skip and Arch. I love how the water, is reflecting up there in the ferry command center is what I call it, the part where they control the ship. Even the background back there when Nikki's stripping down her bathing suit, man, that shot, the water, the sun glaring off the water. Look at that. You gotta wonder what Deborah Goodrich, what film she was in after this and before this. Pretty attractive woman too, especially now and back when this was being filmed. Paradise Lost. This book she's reading. I notice that background back there where they're standing at it. You see things, and then you focus on like in the background and stuff, like except you can really focus forward. You can see some pretty cool stuff like this one here. It's like buildings back there. Looks like a building there and everything on that island, whatever that is, off the mainland. Here's Har flirting around with Nikki. That's a beautiful shot right behind Buck. All the trees, man. I mean, I live for that stuff. I love the outdoors. I mean, I just love it. But just to see that, I'm like, oh, like that. Whew. I got up early, guys, so went to the gym and then I had the haircut, as you guys can see. Oh, I love the music and I love it where Nikki says, "Oh my God," just the way she's laying there across the crates. It almost looks like it was right out of a scene of a film. I'm trying, out of a film. It's like just the way she said it. It's hilarious. I'll get him. I'll get him. You're not even jumping in the water. Everybody else is. I got him. We got him. That. I mean, they're on the ferry, and the way it looks, it's like they're on some type of big platform. It's not. It doesn't seem like it's that big, but they show like the mainlands behind them and stuff while they're on there. It is really cool. I'm just kind of wondering. I mean, do they actually shoot this? It would almost have to be. I mean, they almost had to shot it on the lake. Hard back there with the gimmick that Skip was wearing on his head, the knife right through it. Oh, the look on their faces when Buck comes up, man, was if I can just freeze that frame at the right time, man, I love to see everybody's expression just to study it and everything. Yankees are sitting way over there, and everybody's all spread out. It's a beautiful setting. I mean, even noticing in the background, there's a sailboat in the background back there. I don't know if anybody has ever found the filming locations for this film. I might have to look on YouTube later on tonight just to see if I can see some, but that'd be really cool, especially with the St. John Mansion that's coming up here. You're going to get to see a little bit of it. It's amazing. I think that's the front, either the front end or the back end. Probably the front end, actually. Sizes. At least it to me, it's big. And really interesting just to see it. What it looks like today, if it's even still there. Look at that view from the window. Go forward here just to see. 17 minutes in, we're good. This dining room, man, this the way it's set up, I love it. Look at the sun glare and everything. Sun glare and everything is just amazing. The wardrobe that Ray's wearing, man, it's just very, very 80s. I love the jacket that Nikki's wearing though. I just love that. It's a jean jacket with a I don't know what they call that type of material. It's on there. I want to say it looks like a thing that you would drape over a table. I love the baby blue counters. Then you got like the yellow cabinets, refrigerator, microwave. Unless those are the rich and undeserving. I'm on a mission to humanly to get as many women as humanly possible. It's something with Biff Fadoo shades of Biff Tanner right there, guys. Oh man. Oh man. It's I call it a den, but it's actually called a study. It looks really, really cool. I love like I mean, you know, the window and you know all the green trees, grass, bushes out there. It's just amazing. Even the sunset, guys, is amazing. That's up here. I mean, again, I mean Charles Bernstein. I'm looking over here at the vinyl cover of the vinyl that I got. It's got the actual movie poster art on it. I'd love to get an actual poster, maybe 11 by 17 or 27 by 40, and have it hanging in this entertainment room here. I'm kind of surprised. It'd be really an interesting question as to why, like, Amy Steele never really did anything pretty much after this, a major film wise. But of course, you know, Tom Wilson with the Back to the Future trilogy, he did this. He did this movie right after the first Back to the Future film. The trick share shot. Oh man, and the laugh comes right off his face, man. The smile. That thing that Deborah Foreman does right after Skip falls back in that trick chair. She smiles and then she goes ahead and her tongue comes out and she swirls it around on the outside of her mouth. That was like, wow, you know, something sexual there was going on. Whether she was flirting with Arch there or not, she probably was. I'm just wondering how fun it was filming this film. Uh, it had been a lot of fun. I wonder if there was a lot of fun moments on the set or what. I'm making it now. Deborah Foreman. I used to work with a, a girl. She was around my. She was actually my age, around my age. That I worked with many years ago. And just looking at Deborah Foreman in this film, that former coworker of mine looks just like her. I often wonder what that former coworker of mine has actually been doing today. Haven't seen her in years. You know, the great thing about Internet Movie Database, you can find out what they've all been in. Anybody, particularly any actor, actress, what they've been in, and I'll have to look up this stuff after I do those live commentary. And they go ahead and they drink, and it's all coming out of the glass. I don't know. That Deborah Foreman, man, wow. I mean, they all look. I mean, all the women in this look really good. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, you can keep fantasizing all you want about Muffy, my friend. I mean, you keep fantasizing all about her all you want. My talent and your money. It's gonna be all fun and games, guys. Eventually. 6 die in the fog. That's even more freakier, man. Teenagers die in ferry accident. The look on his face comes in, Chaz comes in. It's like he did that cigar right out of his mouth and had that, the astonished look on his face. Oh, everything's all rigged up in this house. What is going on, guys? Doorknob comes off. That's freaky with the painting here. The eyes. Water running. Baby crying. When you pull pranks like this, man, sometimes they can get people very upset. Man just got out of the shower here. Man, everything's rigged up. Night one, it's rigged up, and it's see here in a minute. Shut one light off, the other one goes on. That shot from the window, there's light from there. Whether that is part of the when they're out there doing the production of this film when they're filming it or what, still a pretty cool effect. Man, I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean the lighting from that window where it's bouncing off like the headboard and above them where they're at. It's really cool lighting. I mean, the acting in this is really good. I mean, it's funny. It's silly, but I mean, when you see like the acting of when they're fighting and stuff, it really sells it. They all of them really sell it with their facial looks and everything. It's amazing these wooden doors down the hall here have all the same design on them. It walks right in there. He walks right back out. I'm wondering how many April Fool's Day posters that Tom Wilson has signed. 'Cause he does do conventions. You know, not to go off on the subject here, but I mean, speaking of these conventions a little bit, you know, Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd, it'd be nearly impossible to meet them because they charge like over $200 for an autograph. Where Leah Thompson and Thomas Wilson charged like I think like 60 to 70 for their autograph. That'd be a tough one if I was going to be Tom Wilson, man. Which one would I want on mine? Back to the Future or April Fool's Day? I'd probably see what the price would be. Do both. Just looking at my Back to the Future poster just right over here. Yeah, part one, part two, and part Back to the Future 3 is over on this side. Skip looked like he was getting marijuana. There's a marijuana plant down there. This boathouse is really interesting, especially earlier because it rocks. Ugh. That would make me jump too. Cat jumping out right at you. Now, there's a shot of the mansion right there. Man, that looks just amazing. Nice, nice shot. Look at that. Red roof, the balcony where Harvey's on. Muffy looks like a little mess this morning. Love the fact that they're playing soccer. It's a lot of fun. Of course, I don't think I'd be even studying myself while I'm on. I believe was filmed during spring break. I believe this is what the setting it was in was during spring break because they all are at the same college. Yeah, I'd be out there having fun instead of sitting there and doing that. I guess it's okay to go ahead and see what Muffy's going to be doing since she's acting a little weird. You gotta wonder if this was actually shot on an island. See this boathouse where Skip was at the night before. You didn't get to see it, but it's actually moving up and down. It's always good to have a girlfriend support you no matter what. Come here, baby. She's got eyeshadow on too. Halfway coming out with his trunks down and everything. And the hair on both of them are all relaxing. Tom Wilson just realized that there's something very strange going on here. Not much that knife, the blades, everything's off. She's just really, really freaky. The way Muffy's acting, man, and that's what I mean. You know, when you're playing pranks like that, it can really affect somebody. Like for instance, Nan here with the whole recording of, I believe it was the baby about abortion, stuff like that. I mean, I like to be funny myself, but I do know the limits, and kind of watch how people just being careful of watching people's feelings and stuff too. You got to be careful of that. The way the way Tom Wilson's character, the way Tom Wilson is in this film, it's funny, it's hilarious. He's looking around, there ain't nobody even there. That snake is it's cool. You hear noises like that in the woods and you hear trucking, you might want to get the heck out of there. I was actually in an area on a couple of trails, and there was one trail where it was completely dark in there because you had trees like that out there. It was covered, and you're the only one walking it, and you gotta wonder: is there something else out there? Something watching you, or what? It's like when I'm gonna go kayaking, man. I'm gonna make sure that I'm pretty much out in the open, pretty much. Real nice Windebegs. She's just Nan's all by herself. Look on Nikki's face. wardrobe that Amy Steele's wearing here. The collar, I think it's a blouse with a loose uh, tie on it with the jeans and sneakers. It looks really, really cool. Oh man, the name is probably broke. The look, her eyes, you definitely know that there's something very, very strange. It's amazing that the roof. What's holding up is giant tree branches. He's afraid to go down there, but she's gonna go down there. The way he's laughing. I don't know if that was an actual real well or not. I mean, look how clean. I mean, the rocks look very, very clean. Oh man, that would be really, really scary. Especially if like one of the steps came undone and now you can't get out of there. Help! Help! You know, the weirdest thing is that all their heads are cut up except like except for Nan's. I mean, great acting, guys. I mean, you got uh, Chaz shuffling back and forth, nervous, doesn't know what's going to happen next. You got Hal standing over there, leaning up against the wooden wall over there. You can tell he's on edge. Well, man, where are the guns at? We got any guns here? Just standing around wondering what's going on with me instead of another in the phone line. But he's locking that up. I need to make sure everything's locked and tidied up in there. Okay, this is, I mean, a little concerning right here. You know, here you have Muffy acting really strange. Now she's in the doorway of the den area. Like she's trying to trap Kit in here, which is Amy Steele's character. Just the way she's looking at her, the way she's talking, man, it's very very eerie. He brought his own gun, man. Look at that. He came ready. He came prepared. And Harv is ready to save the day. Look on his face like, oh man, I hope I don't have to use it. for it being as funny and silly as this movie is, which I love. I mean, the acting and everything, especially the argument that they were having here just a second ago, especially Amy Steele doing her thing where she's had enough of it. Just very, very good acting. I mean, this is the Blu-ray. This is on the I mean, this is the Blu-ray from Shout Factory. Picture quality is awesome, especially on my 4K here that I got, my 4K TV that I got here. Cannot wait to see when they actually release an actual 4K restoration of this film because I'm definitely gonna pick it up. Yeah, I don't own a lot of movies, but man, this is the one you gotta have in the collection. Keep watching the stairs. That's gotta be scary. Reading a magazine or a newspaper of some sort. Deborah Goodrich looked really good in this film. Even they have a live interview of her on special features. Of course she's older. She still looks just as good as what she did in this film here back in her younger days. I mean, the way this mansion's set up, them going into the attic here, uh, it is. I got an attic here at the house here, but it's something like this where you can actually walk up in there and just walk. But it's definitely a nice looking attic from the scene that we're in right now. It's still a great shot. I love it. You remember those dolls they had in the beginning, the Barbie and Ken type dolls they had at the beginning of the film when they were in the dining room. Okay, so Kit discovers them here, and the way they're laid out is very, very scary, especially the ones that are in the bowl that represent Skip, Arch, and Anne. Oh man, Nikki and Jazz. It almost reminds me of Friday the 13th. Except this is in Friday the 13th. You thinking Jason's gonna pop out somewhere in a Friday the 13th rematch? That's the way Amy Steele is just walking around there, or Kid, as we can say, slowly walking over to that door in the room. Leads right into another room. why they called him Constable Potter. That's so eerie out there, man. Dark. You got the boathouse right there. I wouldn't even try to attempt to go in there at night, man. You just never know. That was real neat shot. Scary too with the steps they went down. They've been closed. The doors have been closed. That ain't good if you got blood on the floor. Definitely isn't good at all. Not a good sign. Some different timeline or something that will be looking up here in a minute. Muffy and Buffy. Look on his face means he's got the serious look. Oh, oh man, here she comes. I love the scene coming up here, where she jumps on top of the table. The look that she's got for Kit, man, it's unbelievable. This scene that's going to be coming up, this is the reason why my friend does not like this film. I can understand where he's coming from, but then again, too, I mean, this movie is different. Okay, yeah, this is the reason why he doesn't like it. Everybody's alive. Nobody gets killed. Arch and Skip. Like man, over there reading a magazine. And this is why she's explaining what she did because everybody knew that Rob and Kit were having problems with their relationship, and this actually brought them closer. It's going to help me keep the house. Next month I get the house as part of my mother's inheritance. It's true, but I only could show my father that it could carry so taxes and expenses. Yeah, it's expensive, man. You know, it's. I can imagine what the price of this house would have been in real life. She's going to turn this into a bed and breakfast. Who done it weekend? Yeah. Who could have in the woods with Barch? Just the way she just like that, full of life, man. Popping that champagne. Let's get ready to party. It's Three Dog Night song. That's really cool. Cow together. It's funny. Oh, they're sitting there relaxing while everybody's getting wild and crazy. Now, in the, I guess there was a scene that I don't know if they shot it or what. I remember, I don't know if it was Deborah Goodrich. I think she might mention in her interview on here that that the alternate versions somebody does get killed. So I remember something about they were going to work on a sequel to this film here, and they go back and then somebody does get killed or something. It's a great thing about Shout Factory. If you can get some interviews and stuff from cast and crew members, that is awesome. It does some pretty good stuff. Shout Factory or Scream Factory, they're both the same company. It's that damn Jack in the Box. Oh, that was pretty good. I mean, this, the effects for this before you didn't have CGI back then this day or these days here. Special effects, the prosthetics were pretty good for its time. All right, guys, that is the end of the film. Hopefully, the audio does sound better than what it did the first time around. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and that is going to be it. Might be doing another live stream commentary since we do have a Friday 13th in next month. Probably that Saturday, I'll be doing maybe a live stream commentary for maybe Friday the 13th, maybe one of them. I'll have to choose. But, anyways, this is it. Oracle signing out for tonight. And you guys take care.